All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the video is Nothing Good Ends Well. This is coming from Louis C.K. Let's check it out. It doesn't look like a video, guys. So.
It's not fun to be single at 41. I was married for 10 years. I'm divorced. I got 2 children. It's hard to start again after a marriage. It's hard to really look at somebody and go, hey, maybe something nice will happen. You just don't. I know.
Yeah, bro. I think honestly, if you're single at 41 and you already been married, you might as well just let that ride out, bro. Because don't even bother. You've seen the best, the good times, the bad times. I don't know if he's been railroaded, but who knows? The statistics say that he probably was. So if that was the case, I definitely would move on. I definitely would say to myself, if that was my very specific situation.
Know too much about life to have any optimism. Because I know even if it's nice, it's going to lead to shit. I know that if you smile at somebody and they smile back, you've just decided that something shitty is going to happen. You might have a nice couple of dates, but then she'll stop calling you back and that'll feel shitty. Or you'll date for a long time and then she'll have sex with one of your friends, or you will with one of hers, and that'll be shitty. Or you'll get married and it won't work out, and you'll get divorced and split your friends and money, and that's horrible. Or you'll meet the perfect person who you love infinitely, and you even argue well, and you grow together, and you have children, and then you get old together, and then she's gonna die. The best case scenario, is that you're gonna lose your best friend and then just walk home from D'Agostino's with heavy bags every day and wait for your turn to be nothing also. It's true, everything that makes you happy is going to end at some point, and nothing good ends well. It's
okay, this is a topic that I probably never really wanted to think about, but yeah, he's not wrong. Just hope you go first then.
Like if you buy a puppy, you're bringing it home to your family saying, hey, look, everyone, we're all going to cry soon. Look at what I brought home.
Yeah.
I brought home us crying in a few years. Here we go. Countdown to sorrow with a puppy.
Right. It's not going to last long, unfortunately.
I remember I had a dog when I was a kid, and we had to put him to sleep because he had a tumor on his snout. And I remember I was home when the vet called and said, yeah, that's a malignant tumor that he's got to go. And I was like, well, can we fix it? And he goes, I'd have to just remove his whole snout. And then he'll just have this weird, round, furry head that doesn't look like a dog.
Wow.
And he can only eat with a straw, but you can't teach a dog to suck through a straw. So he'll just die of being stupid and having a round head. So I think you should just kill him. That's what I recommend. And I was like, okay,
this is not okay.
Well, should we make an appointment for a few weeks from? And I swear to God, the guy goes, no, just bring him over. I'm not doing anything. I'll kill him right now. Like, just bring him over now. Why wait? I'm not busy. So I bring the dog to the vet, and I remember I'm holding the dog, and he sticks him full of a crazy amount of morphine, or the right amount if you're trying to kill a dog with it.
Right.
My dog dies.
The right amount.
And then I left him there because, it was arranged. I didn't sneak out and leave my dog. We had no money. So I left and I asked the vet, I made the mistake of asking the vet, what are you going to do with my dog? And he said, he just goes in a mass grave. And I was like, what's that like? And he goes, it's just a big pile of dead dogs. So that night, I remember it was raining, and I had this nightmare that my dog woke up from the morphine and found himself in a pile of dead dogs and crawled out past the dead cat pile. And then he just walked, and it was thunder and lightning, and he was like one of those miraculous dogs that you read about in Reader's Digest, and he's like made his way home.
Right.
And he scratched on the door, and we open the door, and there he is, and we go, there, he's here.
Yay.
Look, he's back.
Right.
And then we realize we just got to do it again. Got to take it back. Got to do it again. Still got a tumor on his snout. And the dog's like, are you shitting me right now?
Right.
Can I spend the night? Jesus. So that's why it's hard to start dating,
Right. Listen, guys, I don't think I've ever really encountered him. I've heard of him. I don't think I've heard anything like amazing about him specifically, right? But he's hilarious. Like in a way that is not, he's not even trying to be funny. He's telling the truth here. This is a story of a dog. All right. It seems like this could be a true story. There was no punchline to the joke. This is just, some people are like this, guys. They have the ability to deliver in a way that just makes you just laugh your posterior off, right? For no apparent reason, over some terribleness. Because I'll tell you, the story is terrible. He's not wrong. It's not, this is the circle of life in a sense, right? You meet someone and then you spend your life with them, and then one of you have to go eventually. And it's probably going to be the guy first, right? Then what, a year and a half later, if that partnership was true, unfortunately, they end up expiring due to a broken heart in a sense, right? Oh gosh, guys, this is so grim. This is so grim. Also, another reason why I don't know. I wouldn't suggest puppies for kids, mainly. But either way, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Let me know in the comments the next thing from him that I should be checking out, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can. All right? Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.